Are you looking for the best HDTV antenna? I've got a homemade one up in my attic that I put together a long time ago that I've been using as my HDTV antenna whenever I became a cord cutter. And recently I picked up the Mohu Leaf HDTV antenna, and I want to see how that one performs in comparison to the other one here. So let's get into that today. First of all, hi to all the new dads out there. This is Dad Reviews. This is where I give you my unedited, hopefully more authentic look at the products that I like, use, and have, and check out for my TV. So if you're interested in that, you might want to consider clicking that subscribe button. So like I said, I have my own homemade HDTV antenna. I'll show it to you guys in just a minute. We'll go up into the attic and I'll show you guys the new one that I'm testing out. But I wanted to show you first what channels we're picking up just with my homemade HDTV antenna. So this is the ABC network. I get ABC, the CW, there's a Grit TV, and there's Court TV. Then right here, this is CBS. Sometimes I pick up CBS on this antenna and sometimes I don't, kind of depends on the weather. Apparently it's doing really well right now. And then after these are all the affiliates that go along with that. And then there's the Fox station, channel 15, and you get that one, and then KLAF, which is also part of NBC there. And then My TV3 is another Fox station there. 19-1 is Family Vision. I think it's like the Jesus Channel and all that type of stuff. Then you have your LPBs. This is Louisiana Public Broadcasting. It's going to be something different for every state out there, but it's a lot of great kids programming. The Sesame Streets and the Word World and all that type of stuff play on there, and then they also have some informative stuff and whatnot. Next we have channel 32. I think this looks like an independent station. And then they also have some older shows that play on that channel there. Note that there is no CBS, there is no NBC. Usually NBC is channel 33, and for some reason, I have trouble picking that up a lot of the time, even on a nice pretty day like today. And then you have the channel 50, which I don't even know what those channels are. I think some more information type stuff. So let's go up into the attic, and I want to show you guys, first of all, that homemade HDTV antenna that I built, and I'm going to show you guys the Mohu Leaf, and we're going to do that comparison video. So this right there, it's literally a fence post with some copper wire connected to it, and this balloon right here in the middle that connects your cable to it. So let me just go ahead and unscrew that right there. And I have my Mohu Leaf antenna right here. That's this little square thing. This is great for any apartment dwellers because it's one of those antennas that you put onto your window, and whenever it's hanging from your window, it's not obstructed by much, and so you can usually pick up some decent signals. So I'm gonna just simply screw in my coaxial cable right there, and I'm deciding to put mine up into the attic, one, because I want to do a fair comparison with the other antennas that I have here, and two, you want to give it some height. The higher you can get your antenna, the better reception you're going to get, because you're able to get past all of the trees in your area if you do have trees. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hang this Mohu Leaf right here from this rafter, and we'll see how that thing performs. This is more of an omnidirectional antenna. Just like that, that's an omnidirectional. Try not to fall. This one right here is more of a directional antenna. I actually did a review of that one. That supposedly gets 150 miles away. It can pick up TV stations from 150 miles away. So now, let's go down the steps here, and I'm going to do a channel scan, and I want to show you guys a little bit more about this Mohu Leaf, because there is a couple of things extra that came in the box that I want to tell you guys about. But first, let me go to my TV. Whoops, wrong button. And we're just going to do a quick, okay, we're going to let this thing roll by, and we'll see how many channels, if there's any additional channels, if we picked up better channels, and we'll see how it actually performs. Now, whenever it came to installing this, notice that I'm using the exact same cable that I used coming from that other antenna, because I wanted to give a very, very fair comparison. Also, with the Mohu Leaf, it came with this little guy right here, and this is a little like a booster type of thing, an amplifier that you attach to the end of your cable, and that goes into your TV, and then the other wire is just a plug. You plug it in, I got a power strip down there, but you plug it in, and that gives you a little bit of extra boost or amplification of your signal, so hopefully you can pick up some better signals. Super easy to install. You just want to make sure that you have that additional outlet there so that you can plug it into. Actually, too, that was one of those USB plugger-inners, kind of like a phone charger, like this, and they give you the brick to go with it. So if your TV supports power coming through the USB port on the side of the TV, you could easily plug it into that to get some power so that you can get the amplification working. Now, a couple of other things that came with the Mohu Leaf. This is the little box that it came in. Not much in here, but they do have some little nougats right here. So we're gonna take a look at what kind of little nougats we got right here, because this is how you're going to mount your Mohu Leaf, actually. First of all, it comes with some little push pins. So it's you know, they show them always on a window, but you don't necessarily have to use it for a window application. And then they also give you some little Velcro pads if you want to stick it to your window. You stick one to the window, one to the back of the Mohu, and then you just use Velcro. That's a little bit, you know, you don't have to make a hole for it and whatnot. So I was looking at that, I was like, man, I guess I have to put a hole through the antenna. But whenever I went back up to look at it, I noticed that it actually had some holes already punctured into the antenna so that it doesn't mess up the insides of it. And I'll just go ahead and climb on back up here. And we're going all over the house today and show you guys where those holes are. So right here, this is the leaf, and they just put some little holes right here. This would be the top of it, but I have it upside down right now. But there's little holes, just 2 little holes right there so that you can better attach it to your wall, because you can put it on your wall. The problem that you're gonna have is if you're in a brick place. Usually signals, especially for me, Wi-Fi signals, have trouble going through brick. If you guys wanna check out that Mohu Leaf antenna, I'm gonna link it up down in the description below. Y'all go and read other people's reviews about it. Don't just take my word for it. This is just my experience with it. And you also have to remember that your location is going to be a huge factor whenever it comes to HDTV antennas. Because these antennas, they're only made to be able to pick up signals from so far away. That's why that other one up there that I showed you, the 150-mile one, it can pick up stations. I'm in Lafayette, Louisiana. It can pick up stations in Alexandria, Louisiana, and all the way into Baton Rouge, Louisiana, if you all watched our previous video. But the homemade one does not pick up some of those stations. So you're not gonna get as good of a signal from those that type of thing, because it all depends on where you live. You know, if you're in a farm or country area, you might want to go with a more directional one, the big one that I showed you. But if you're more city life, you might, especially if you're in an apartment and you can hang this on a window and you're a few stories up above the trees, you should be able to pick up a ton of signals out of that thing. So if you're looking for, if you're in more of an apartment style or in the middle of the city, I can recommend more of an omnidirectional one like the Mohu Leaf. Okay, our TV finished here. Let's see what we got. This is our ABC affiliate coming in. I seem to always be able to pick up ABC where I am. And those are the few channels that you get along with that affiliate, the Grit TV and the Court TV. KLFY, that is our CBS station, coming in nicely. It seems like I get better reception on for CBS on an omnidirectional antenna as opposed to the directional antenna, which I found really interesting. Again, another CBS affiliate. And then we got our Fox station here, Fox 15 for us. KLAF, another Fox affiliate right there. And then the MyTV. Still picking up the Family Vision, the Jesus channel there, so we're able to tap into that. And then we got the MeTV channel 50 and the H&I, Heroes and Icons channel right there, and then we're back to 03. So, looks like the homemade HDTV antenna works just as well as the Mohu Leaf. So, especially in my area. If you're looking to get, if you want a really super simple way to get free cable TV that you don't have to pay for, all you have to do is run the wire and hook up the antenna, then make sure to go and check it out down in the description below, that Mohu Leaf. From what I can tell, it's actually doing a really good job of broadcasting a signal there. If you guys are interested in other HDTV antennas that I've reviewed here on the channel. I'm gonna put those right there on the screen. You guys go and click one of those videos. I'll see y'all in those videos if you want to see how those performed up against that homemade HDTV antenna. If you're liking what we're doing here on Dad Reviews, make sure to click that subscribe button. Thank you, dads, for watching. If you found this informational, please share it on Facebook. I'd always appreciate that. That thumbs up is always appreciated, and Dad out.